Welcome back to Session 6 of the JA Success Skills program. As a reminder, we are going to be using the adapted outline provided from JA of South Dakota instead of using the Guide for Volunteers and Teachers found in the curriculum kit. Today we're going to be talking about problem solving and decision-making skills. Last time we had talked about conflict resolution with win-win solutions, and today we're going to expand on that a little bit about thinking about how to make good decisions when you have a problem at hand. Overall, this session is going to remind students that having quick decision-making and problem-solving skills come in handy in both in life in general as well as in the job. You will notice that on page 32 we have the success skills for the day, which are to solve problems and make decisions, to use math to solve problems and communicate, as well as to read with understanding. In this session today, you are going to be using the Solve Problems and Make Decisions poster, as well as the problem-solving game cards. A great way to start off this activity is to share with the students some of the problems that you've experienced. What was your problem? How did you solve it? What did you learn from that experience that you can share with those students? A great way to get them also involved and to really think about some of the problems that they've encountered is to use page 22 in the student workbook and have the students just think about some of the problems that they've experienced and just allow them a few minutes to jot down some of their ideas. Then what you can do is to bring it back whole group and allow some of them to share some of those experiences with the whole class if they feel comfortable.
Okay, right here.
The activity today is the problem-solving game. In your kit, you will notice that there are problem-solving game cards, and we encourage you to use these cards, or if you can come up with your own scenarios, to bring those to the class as well. As many real-life examples that we can bring to the students, the more impactful it will be. What we would have you do is to do this game a little differently than what's already listed in the original guidebook. And instead, what we would have you do is to split the students into small groups of 4 to 6 students in each group. Instead of handing out the problem-solving game cards to each group of students, we would have you hold those as the volunteer, and instead you hold the discussion. So you're going to read one of the scenarios, have the students discuss in their small groups the choices that they have as well as what they would do in this situation, and then choose some of the groups to report to the whole class what they would do. After some discussion that you have with the whole class, repeat the same process with future cards that you have. There is a self-assessment on page 23 of the student workbook that you can have the students complete towards the end of the activity, and then make sure that you take some time at the end to do a summary and review about the main concepts of problem-solving skills. Enjoy the session!